Good afternoon from the Universal Orlando parking garage. We are headed in today because there have been some developments, and you'll see what I mean when we get in there. Rumors are flying, things are happening. We're gonna check in and do some investigative reporting today. Also, I'm hungry, it's lunchtime. There is a special annual pass holder menu right now. There were a few things on there that I wanted to try. And also, there was some stuff at Green Eggs and Ham that I haven't had yet, so I'm excited to go inside, get some food, look around, maybe look into the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store because there's a couple of things that are new merchandise in there. See what's going on. Inside of City Walk, the rumored Universal store definitely has a lot of steelwork going up on the outside of it. They were reshaping this entire building. And like I've said before, I call it the rumored Universal store because that just makes sense. This store is gonna be gigantic. So why wouldn't it be the Universal store? Why wouldn't Universal want to have the largest store in City Walk sell Universal stuff? Because right now, the Universal store is pretty small. It's kind of right over there where it says Trolls World Tour. That's the Universal store currently. Not very big at all. So speaking of Halloween Horror Nights, we got a couple of booths out here on City Walk that sell Halloween Horror Nights merch. I'm just gonna take a quick look around and see if there's anything in here that's new. Also wanted to point out that they are selling the Creep from Creepshow, which is interesting, but they're also selling Dustin from Stranger Things. I don't think there was gonna be a Stranger Things house this year, but the Creep is kind of strange, like kind of a strange choice to have here, isn't it? So the only new stuff that I'm seeing is this Beetlejuice mug, which is awesome. It's like a giant mug. I like how big it is. And I like the handle. The handle does seem a little bit uncomfortable to hold on to, but I like the design of it. And then a blacklight reflective shirt that says, "I myself am strange and unusual." That's fun. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing as far as out here I see. But like I said, we are gonna head inside the tribute store and see if there's anything else in there. Also, not a lot of people here today, and that's a good thing. I mean, hopefully it'll be a light day. So our first stop is over at Universal Studios to check on some Halloween Horror Nights rumors. As you know, the event has been canceled this year, but some things are happening in the park that are interesting. We'll just leave it at that. Like I've said hundreds of times, Minion Mayhem is normally our go-to attraction to see what the crowd level's like based on its wait time. 25 minutes, but there's barely anybody here, so I don't understand why it's a 25-minute wait. Sure, it has to do with social distancing though. So as we get over to Music Plaza, this is what I thought was very interesting. We got some truss work out here that normally holds the wait time signs and the description of the houses at Halloween Horror Nights. But Halloween Horror Nights was canceled this year. So what's going on? Why is this here? So one thing we do know is that nothing's gonna happen this weekend because there is no stanchioning out here to make a line to lead backstage, because this sign right here would notate a house whose entrance would be back through those gates in one of these sound stages back here. So we need to start seeing lines form and things like that. Also, they would run power to that truss and put a TV on it for the wait time and just cover it up during the day if it's not open. So it's just an interesting development for sure. Just looking over at the roller coaster here, Rip Ride Rocket, I don't think they're skipping rows anymore. I think they're loading all of the rows on the roller coaster. Right? Yeah, all of those rows are full. Oh, there's another one back here, which is another area that is typically an entrance for a house. Also, there's a striped tent back there. I can go back there and get a closer look at that striped tent. I don't know what that's all about. This tent is definitely new. It wasn't here the last time that we were here. I don't know what it's for. It definitely looks kind of Beetlejuicy, doesn't it? Also, there are social distancing markings leading up to it. So what's this tent about? So every year, a group of people put together a speculation map for what they think the houses are gonna be at Halloween Horror Nights for that year. So we have a speculation map that was built by the fan community of what they think the houses are gonna be in the locations of these trusses. So based on that speculation map, I think the two houses that these truss work wait time things are in front of would be an Icon's house. Based on all of the merchandise that we're seeing, that sounds very likely because there's a lot of merchandise with a lot of previous year icons on it. And then another house that they're calling Bedtime Stories, which I don't know anything about. It sounds like an original house, which makes sense because they probably wouldn't be able to get the the approval for an intellectual property-based house like Beetlejuice or, you know, like Ghostbusters last year, things like that. I don't think they would be able to get the approval to put on when it's not a full event. So I don't know. It seems like something is happening. We don't have any confirmation of anything happening, but it does seem like something is going to happen. So another thing that's stoking the rumor mill is that they have changed the hours starting next weekend for Universal Studios, offering early park admission for hotel guests and staying open later at night. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what that means, but I'm interested to find out because it would be nice to go through at least 2 Halloween Horror Nights houses this year. I mean, I miss Halloween. Halloween's the best, and I would like to go through at least 2. We'll see what happens though. Let's go into the tribute store and see if there's any new merch. Back at the tribute store once again. All right, back in the first room. I like that you can see his skeleton in there. That's neat. One thing I wanted to look at over here was these skulls, these artisan painted skulls. But can you just buy this purge mask? I feel like that is a mask that was used. Oh yeah, it's $70. Maybe it wasn't used then. So you can buy a purge mask for $70. So going off of this shirt right here and this artwork, these are the icons that I would imagine would be in the Icons house. We got Eddie, Storyteller, the director, Jack. Then we can also look over here. Maybe these other people would be in the Icons house too. So like we got Meaty Meats, we got people from Vamp 55. Everybody called this guy Bone Daddy, but I guess his name was just Bone. Yeah, Pumpkin Lord, the surprise guest. I still don't know who that is. So here's something that's new. This is a retro shirt from Halloween Horror Nights 15, and this is the Terra Queen. I wonder if she will be in the Icons house, if there is an Icons house. But she's got her own shirt here. She's got a magnet here, which is really hard to see in this light. And then she's got some socks down here as well. Oh, there's another little thing that pays tribute to the rat lady, who hasn't been at Horror Nights in a long time, but basically it was a lady that laid in a glass coffin full of rats. You can kind of see her in this photo here. I feel like I have a bad habit of coming into this attic room and just getting in line for the treats because I'm interested in the treats. Plus it also gives me a second to kind of look at some more stuff here. I like this shirt too. Let's go out for a bite, and it's got a vampire. Just got out of the tribute store and I was walking around the front and I saw this A-frame sign here. It says that Brian Beauregard and TJ Manarino are going to be doing a signing session on September 15th from 1 to 4, signing their Terra Queen poster. And that's, now that I'm thinking about it, more than likely what the striped tent is for back here. So this striped tent that we saw before with the social distancing markers, more than likely that's for that signing event. So while I was in there, I did get a few treats. I got this Frankenstein's Monster Rice Krispie treat and these little mummy pretzels. I thought these were fun and they look pretty tasty. We'll give them all a try. So the pretzels look like little mummies. Some like white chocolate on there. What do you think is white chocolate? Yeah, I think it would be. They did come two per order. So, I don't know, probably not the best deal, but let's see how they taste. Oh. Pretzels dipped in white chocolate. It's good. I feel like they knocked a lot of the salt off though. I feel like they'd be better if they were a little bit more salty. Yeah, I mean, I would get these again. They're pretty tasty. Weird, that last bite was stale. Not the part that was covered with white chocolate, the part that was uncovered was stale. It's just so funny that I came all the way to Universal Studios to get like a party favor that you would get at like a birthday party. Now we're gonna try this Frankenstein's Monster Rice Krispie treat. And I know from eating the Wolfman cake pop from one time before, this is gonna turn my entire mouth black, isn't it? Maybe green. Oh. I mean, it mostly tastes like a Rice Krispie treat. Not like earth-shattering or anything. It's good, but yeah, not like a groundbreaking, show-stopping. Just your typical tasty Rice Krispie treat with some icing on it. All right, let's taste these eyeballs. I think they're probably chocolate. I feel like I got a little taste of chocolate in this. No, it's good. The eyeballs are chocolate. Not much to say about this one, other than that it's good. It's a Rice Krispie treat. Tastes good. Let's check my tongue. Oh yeah, black already. There's just a car driving through Universal Studios. I don't know. Seems like it's maybe it's a car that's on a mission from God. It's the Blues Brothers. Yeah. I feel like they don't come from here. How do they get they must drive it all the way around the park to come in at the other entrance where they come from. As we were passing by the lagoon, they started doing a daytime lagoon show. So here's something that's strange, or new to me at least. So out in front of the Pantages Theater, they usually have, like right now it says now appearing Marilyn and her Diamond Bells. So they have a little show here where Marilyn's like, diamonds are a girl's best friend, that type of stuff, dancing around. But this stage has been here since the reopening. What hasn't been here since the reopening is this other stage over here. So I don't know why this stage is here or what's happening. Maybe they're just doing more character meet and greets, but who knows? Could be for anything. Most likely for character meet and greets, but it is interesting that it's there and that it popped up. So another thing that's happening currently is, right now is annual pass holder appreciation days. And in appreciation of pass holders, they're offering special meals, snacks, burgers, things like that. And one of the special things is at Mel's Drive-In, and is a barbecue brisket burger. So I'm gonna get one and give it a try. So I opened up the app to try to mobile order, and I just noticed they have the tribute store on mobile ordering. What, look at that, you can get any of this stuff. Mobile order and then just pick it up. Wonder if you could just skip the line because of that. I don't know. Well, I didn't think that that was a thing, but I'm looking for Mel's Drive-In. Let's see if they have it though. Yep, there it is. And it looks like you don't need to actually be an annual pass holder to get it. Okay, golden barbecue, onion ring, smoked Gouda, and brisket. So over at the crepe stand, they have a brisket crepe with the golden barbecue sauce on it. So I think that the crepe stand shares a kitchen with Mel's Drive-In. Does that make sense? Because it's a pretty small location. Like, you can't cook brisket in the crepe stand or chicken. So I'm assuming they cook it all here and then bring it over to the crepe stand. Here comes the mystery machine. Sounds like one of the parade floats is getting ready to come out, but I like how King Julian also came out. There's kind of a plethora of characters going on right now. So there it is, the gang from Despicable Me is coming out on their parade floats. King Julian, and then the gang from Scooby-Doo. All right, I got my burger, but as I was headed over to Kids Zone Pizza to eat, I saw that Patrick and Squidward are out here. I'm gonna make my way through. Hello, everybody. They've got 3 social distance markers out here that kind of make it hard to take a photo with them because they're behind this anchor. So here's my burger, and I always feel slightly deceived when I get something like this. Like, this is a sandwich, right? That's not a burger. Just because it's on a burger bun doesn't mean it's a burger. It doesn't have hamburger meat in it. It's got just pulled brisket, which I'm sure will be delicious, but I thought that it was gonna be like a hamburger with brisket or made out of brisket. All right, so I am excited to try this. It looks good. It has the barbecue sauce on it, but they also gave me like a side of this just bullseye barbecue sauce. And they gave me like a little pre-portioned packet of ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. So it's kind of nice that they did all that when I mobile ordered. So this is golden barbecue, onion ring, smoked Gouda, and brisket. And then it says burger at the end of it. It's not a burger. This is just a sandwich, right? Oh no, there is a burger in there. Look at that. It was just hidden. It is a burger. We did it. Wow. This is pretty massive too. Look at the size of this thing. It's a big old burger. Let's see if I can even get it all in my mouth here. A lot of flavors going on in there. A lot of flavors. Let me try to get another bite here. So many different flavors, but at the same time, I feel like I can't pick one singular flavor out, which is interesting. I just need to get a little bit further into the burger. Yeah. This is real good. It's the same brisket that's on the crepes. That brisket was good. It's the same barbecue sauce that's on the crepes. Typical theme park burger as far as the meat goes. But what makes it is the crispiness of the onion ring the barbecue-y, like the golden barbecue and the brisket flavor on top. So it is smoked Gouda. So there is like a very, very slight smoky flavor. You know what they should have done? Should have put some bacon on here. Called it like the, I don't know, something with all the meats. It's really good. This is good. Probably my favorite burger that I've had in a theme park. So we had that Mickey Smash Burger at Magic Kingdom. I think this one's better. Has more flavor to it, like with the barbecue and everything. Yeah, this is good. It's very messy though. I feel like I would like it with tater tots instead of an onion ring though. Kind of mix the two burgers that I like together. The one from Disney and this one. I would suggest that if you're coming here, let me just find out like when pass holders is. So August 10th through September 30th, so it's almost done. But if you're here during annual pass holder appreciation days, I say get this. I didn't even have to show my annual pass holder. I didn't even have to show my annual pass. I think anybody can get it. So I say go for it, even if you don't have an annual pass. Get this burger. Barney's out here doing a little dance. Before they were all doing all kinds of different things where they were stomping around and dancing around and saying hi to all the kids. But very cool. Hi, Barney. So the whole reason that I'm back here is because during Halloween Horror Nights of past, this area was used as an entrance to a house back in the parade building, which houses all the parade floats back in the backstage. So I figured it can't hurt to come over here and have a look and see if there's anything back here, like another one of those wait time trusses. Well, I'm not seeing anything back here. Sort of makes sense. I wouldn't imagine that many people would walk all the way back here to find an entrance to a house because everything back here is closed. The only thing that's actually open currently is Woody's Nut House coaster, but Barney is closed. The Curious George area is closed. Fievel's Playland is closed back here. So yeah, it's just Woody's Nut House coaster is the only thing that's open all the way back in the back of Kids Zone here. Even though Twirl and Hurl is closed right now, Krusty is meeting out in front of it. There he is. Hi, Krusty. Now we're back by Men in Black, and basically I'm coming to all of the different areas where there normally would be Halloween Horror Nights house entrances to see if there are any more of those signs. What's going on here? What's up with these social distancing markings here? Oh, okay. So I think that's just for a busy day at Men in Black to get into the locker area. So you stop here and then you go over there just not to block the exit to the Men in Black gear shop. So not anything to do with Halloween Horror Nights. So during normal years, this tent that you see through the trees would be a Halloween Horror Nights house. This would be the front entrance, so there would be decorations and scenery around it. So I can pretty much guarantee there's not gonna be a house here this year. From over here in the London waterfront, folks keep sending me pictures of the jacket potato stand being open. I think that's only on weekends. So on weekdays when it's not very busy, like you can see there's not very many people at Universal Studios right now, the jacket potato stand is not open. So it's so interesting because all of the wait times are fairly low, except for the Hogwarts Express is 50 minutes right now. That's intense. I don't know. It is a good ride. Like, it's nice and entertaining, but I would rather walk to the other park. I might be remembering things wrong, but it's the first time I've ever heard this song in the San Francisco section. And has this Amazing Pictures and this gift shop next to it been open since the reopening of the park? I can't remember currently. Somebody just handed me this sticker. It says UOAP, Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder. It's the U from Jurassic Park. You got E.T. in the O, Jaws in the A, and then Harry Potter for the P. How neat is that? I want to go inside the San Francisco Candy Factory because I believe that there are some new candy bars that I haven't seen yet. Let's go look. So Universal has all of these different candy bars that are themed to different characters and things from Universal. But recently, they just got these bigger ones with vintage rides. So you got Confrontation there, which is the ride that Mummy took the place of. Jaws, which is where Diagon Alley is now, and then Universal Classic Monsters, Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein's Monster, and Wolfman there. I'm sure the Invisible Man's somewhere in there too. And then we've got a bunch of them together on this saltwater taffy package. E.T., Confrontation, Earthquake, Jaws. So of all of those, the only one that's still there is E.T. Also, I would suggest coming here for your Rice Krispie Treats needs rather than going to the tribute shop because look at the size of these things. They're massive. You can get ones with M&Ms in it. Also, look at these cookies. And these brownies. Ooh, boy, that looks so delicious. Holy cow. Ooh, I'm so full. What is this? That's an apple. Wow. So after walking the entire park, it looks like these two wait time trusses are the only two that are out right now. So it is starting to look like the rumors might be coming true that there will be 2 daytime Halloween Horror Nights houses available to normal Universal Studios daytime guests. Maybe. So there you have it. That was our trip out to Universal Studios Florida to check on the rumors of a possible daytime Halloween Horror Nights event. Maybe just 2 houses, maybe nothing at all. We don't know. All we know is that there are 2 signs, 2 trusses that look like the same trusses that they use to display the wait times and house descriptions during Halloween Horror Nights last year. So we are just hoping beyond hope that that means that they're going to open up 2 of the houses during the day. If it's an upcharge, who knows? If it's not, who knows? I don't know. I'm just excited to see what happens, and you all know that we will be back if it opens, if there are houses. I don't know if we'll be able to film inside of them this year, but we'll see what happens. Who knows? Like I said, it's all rumors, so we're still not sure what is actually happening. As far as the food goes, those snacks that I got from the tribute store were delicious. I like the pretzels a little bit better than I like the Rice Krispie treat. And I think that if you're getting a Rice Krispie treat, go to that San Francisco candy company or candy factory, because those Rice Krispie treats were much, much larger. Seemed like a better deal. And then the burger that I got, my plan was to go over to Islands today and try more snacks and more like annual pass holder exclusive things. But I'm so full from that burger, I can't go over there now and eat more. So I don't know, it was very delicious. I suggest that if you're coming here before September 30th, definitely get one of those burgers. Highly recommend. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to help. So today's organization that we would like to shine a spotlight on is called Spirit of Children. Spirit of Children is a program that brings fun and funding to hospitals at Halloween and all year long. Their mission is to make hospital stays less scary for kids and their families. They started in 2006 with the belief that a great holiday should do great good. Since their first Halloween party in 2006, they have raised more than $29 million in donations and have partnered with over 130 children's hospitals across the United States and Canada. Every dollar collected goes directly to the hospitals, and local donations stay local. So please check out the link in the description down below and learn more about how they're helping families and how you can help out their cause. And thank you guys for watching this video.